Hello everyone, welcome back to Rocky Ridge Auto. Today we're going to go ahead and check out this 2022 Subaru Outback. All the features like Subaru EyeSight as well as Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Let's go ahead, hop inside and take a look. Now that we're inside the Subaru, let's check out the mileage. This one has 29,000 miles. Information within your instrumental panel is right down here on the left hand side of the steering wheel. Tracking your miles and everything like that. Time and outside temperature as well as your music, PSIs or maintenance within the vehicle, fuel mileage, tracking trips, as well as of course duration, anything that you want to know about the vehicle. But let's go ahead and check out the rest of the steering wheel and what it has to offer. So above your instrumental panel settings, you have your volume and tune, as well as voice command and source option. Over here, you have your cruise control settings, adaptive cruise control, as well as steering assist. This helps you stay in the lines while you are driving, adjust the gap in between the vehicles with your adaptive cruise control. Let's go ahead and check out over here, which it looks a little complicated, but it's not. You have a 2-screen area. This one up here is mostly your main screen, and then down below here is your car settings, maintenance, as well as of course auto start stop, turning that one off, X mode for your all-wheel drive, and then of course your climate controls, so adjusting that. We also have your manual controls down below here and your defrosters, so you can use all of those options right in here. Checking out up top here, you have your music where you have AM and FM radio, SiriusXM. Hop over to media, you have USB and Bluetooth, and of course your phone. You can see and connect a phone there. Apps, you have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto with SiriusXM Travel Link. Use all of those options. Your home menu is right in here. You can access all of those things and add a shortcut to easily access one of your apps. Hazard lights to the left, and then of course volume and tune. Another main thing that pops up on the screen is the backup camera, putting this in reverse. Nice clear backup camera. Make sure you and others stay safe when in reverse. Put it back into park, and I think that's pretty much the gist for your screens. Down below that, you have your parking brake down below here. That'll put on, and then you press in the brake to turn it off. To the right of that, you have some charging ports so you can plug in your devices, aux input, and a little storage for a phone or some keys. Gear shift, like I mentioned, and then your cup holders back here. Center console that has a 2-tiered storage, so here's the upper level, and then here's all of the rest of it. Some storage for putting some gum, extra knickknacks, things like that. Up top here, you have a sunglass holder and your lighting settings. Use those as you would like, and you can turn it on and off to your door switch right here. Another thing behind the wheel is your paddle shifters, where you have that for your auto manual mode. Slide it over to that to give it a little bit of a sportsier feel. And your interior lighting right over here, so you can adjust your interior lighting. You can see it up on the dash that it gets darker and brighter as you would like. Your door panel over here has your window controls, child lock, as well as lock and unlock. Let's take a step out of the Subaru and take a look at the interior. The door panel, you have some pockets right here. You have a little bit of a leather accents, but otherwise you have the dark gray cloth material seating, a little bit of a bucket seat for sportsier feel, but overall that is the seats. Pretty comfy, high rated comfortability within this Subaru. Let's check out the back seats. Checking out back here, you of course have your cup holder in the door and a handle, as well as the middle seat that folds down to be an armrest with cup holders. Use that as you would like, or you can sit 3 people back here. A little bit of a cubby in the back of the center console, as well as some pockets in the back of the driver and passenger seat. You can always fold down your second row seats, as well as you have your adjustments right here for putting the seat forward and backwards, so reclining it or having it straight up and down. Taking a look at the back of this Outback, you have a nice rubber Outback mat. You have a charging port on the right hand side, and you can also put down the second row seats from the lever right back here, which is nice and easy to have nice flat storage. Very simple. Underneath the Outback mat, you have a spare tire and some tools in case of any emergency. A little handy thing is taking the hook right here, hooking this up here, and it stays up nice and out of your way, so you can access your jack, tools, anything like that for any emergencies that were to happen on the road. Put that back down, and I think that about wraps up everything for this Outback. And that is all I have for today. If you have any questions, feel free to text or call 717-733-8985. You can always stop in for a visit. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye.